Zimbabwe's military has seized power and says it's holding President Robert Mugabe and his family safe while targeting criminals in the entourage of the man who has ruled the nation since independence 37 years ago. Soldiers seized the state broadcaster and a general appeared on television to announce the takeover. Armored vehicles blocked roads to the main government offices, parliament and the courts in central Harare, while taxis ferried commuters to work nearby. The atmosphere in the capital remained calm. In his first contact with the outside world since the takeover, Mugabe spoke by telephone to the President of South Africa, Jacob Zuma, and told him he was confined to his home but fine, the South African presidency said in a statement. It was not clear whether the apparent military coup would bring a formal end to the 93-year-old Mugabe's rule. The main goal of the generals appeared to be preventing Mugabe's wife Grace, 41 years his junior, from succeeding him. But whether or not he goes, it may mark the end of the country's dominance by Mugabe, the last of Africa's state founders still in power from the era of the struggle against colonialism, and one of the continent's most polarizing figures. Mugabe, still seen by many Africans as a liberation hero, is reviled in the West as a despot whose disastrous handling of the economy and willingness to resort to violence to maintain power destroyed one of Africa's most promising states. He plunged Zimbabwe into a fresh political crisis last week by firing his vice president and presumed successor. The generals believed that move was aimed at clearing a path for Grace Mugabe to take over and announced on Monday they were prepared to step in if purges of their allies did not end. We are only targeting criminals around him, Mugabe, who are committing crimes that are causing social and economic suffering in the country in order to bring them to justice, Major General S.B. Moyo, Chief of Staff Logistics, said on television. As soon as we have accomplished our mission, we expect that the situation will return to normalcy. In a sign Grace Mugabe's allies were coming under pressure, the head of the ruling party's youth wing, Kudzai Shipiga, appeared on state TV on Wednesday evening to apologize for comments he had made criticizing the army a day earlier. He said he was speaking voluntarily. United Nations Secretary-General Antonio Guterres, the African Union and Western countries called for calm. Copyright DPA 2017.